Hello guys, this is Rachel from 3rd CSC, and today I'm going to be explaining my first exercise in Unix and Unix lab. So the first exercise is to list the contents of the is basic shell commands, and first question is to list the contents of the user's home directory including the hidden files. So for this I'm going to be using the ls space a. So yeah, as you can see, this is the list of the user's home directory, and my second question is to list the content of the variable directory. So for that I'm going to be using ls space variable. So as you can see, this is the contents, and okay, so here as you can see, as I already have a file directory called directory1, I'm just making a new directory called pollen, and then we are asked to create 2 new directories. So I'm going to make another directory. I'll just make it as lucky. So that is for my third question, and the fourth question is to create a hidden directory with your name in it. So for the fourth question, the command I'm going to be using is yeah, I'm asked to make a hidden directory. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the dot operator to make the hidden directory. I'm just going to create it as Rachel folder. Yeah, so yeah, the hidden directory has been made. Okay, so now my fifth question. Sorry. Yeah, so after fourth question, fifth one is to change into directory1. So here the directory1 which I've created is pollen. So in order to change into my directory1, I'm going to just enter into directory1. So I'm just going to give cd pollen. So as you can see, now here it's been inside, it goes inside the directory which I've created as pollen. So the next question is to copy the file etc password file to the current directory with the sample.txt as the file name. So for this question I'm going to use this command. So the cp is used for copying, and then this is the text which I'm going to copy, and that has to be copied with the text file name as sample.txt. So the command I'm going to use is cp space etc space password and space dot text. Yeah, so the file has been copied now. My seventh question now is to change to your home directory. Use pwd command to check that you are in the home directory. So for this, first I have to move out of the directory which I'm already in, that is pollen. So for this I just have to give cd to get out of the directory first, and after that, as you can see, now I've logged out of the directory. So now I'm going to give pwd to check the status of my directory. So yeah, so the user data active, it's showing the user detail who's currently using the system. My eighth question is to create a file test1.txt using vim editor with the following contents to it. So first I'll have to create a file v1 text test1.txt. So yeah, test1.txt. Yeah, as you can see, the new file is created. Now I have to fill the contents into that file. So as I've created the file now, the first question is to display the student names who are having the research interest as grid computing, and for that I'm going to be using the following command. I'm just going to use the grep command. So I just have to display the user names. So first I'll have to enter the values. So these are the details that I have to enter for the 8th question in test1.txt. So as you can see here inside this, I've already entered the values. So yeah, I've already entered the values. So now I just have to the first question for me is to display the student names who are having research interest as grid computing. So for that the command is, yeah, so the first command I'm going to be using is the grep command. So I should be using grep grid test1.text. Let me just show you grep grid test1.text. So for the people who have, for finding the people who have research interest in grid computing, this is the command which I've used. So grep grid test1.text cut. So this one will basically get me the grid is something which helps in searching line by line, and it will search for the word grid and it will represent. Since I mentioned that I need the first column, I'll get the name of the people who are involved in grid computing. So as you can see here, the grid computing is done by both Melvin and Binu. So here I got it as Melvin and Binu. And the second question is to list all the student names and register number in the class. So for that I'm going to get the first two columns, and for that I'm going to use cat command, cat test1.text cut f command 2. So first two columns I'm going to need. So as you can see, the name and the register number are both being displayed in this. The next question is the 9th question. So the 9th question, what I'm asked to do is to display the contents of the file test1 text without any blank spaces. And for that again I'm going to use the grep command. So without any blank spaces as well, I have to remove all the blank spaces in test1.text. So as you can see, after removing the blank spaces, this is going to be my output. The 10th question is to move the file sample text from directory 1 to directory 2. So for moving the file, I have to use the following command. So for moving the file from directory 1 to directory 2, I'm going to use this command, move directory 1 sample.txt to directory 2. So this will move the file. And my 10th question is to, the 11th question is to change the directory into directory 2. So for that, I just have to enter the directory 2. So I'm just going to use cd directory 2. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm inside directory 2 now. The next question is the 12th question. The 12th question is to check whether the file sample.txt is present. So for that I'm going to use ls grep sample.txt. So grep file will search for the text called sample.txt. So it has the sample.txt, and the next question is going to be to rename the file sample.txt to new.txt and check whether the sample.txt is there or not. And for this I'm going to use the command. I'm just going to move the sample.txt to a new.txt. So for that I'm just going to use the move command, sample.txt text space new.txt. text. So as you can see, now the new text has been created. So the next one is to display the calendar of December 2020. So for that I'm going to use the calendar option, that is cal. 12 will be describing the month December and 2020. So cal 12. And this is the calendar for 2020 December. The next question is to remove the directory 1, so I am just going to use the function rm. The first directory that I created was colon, so I am just going to remove that. rm directory. So for removing the directory, I'm just going to use remove directory, and colon was the first directory I created, so I'm just going to remove the directory. Since the directory is not empty, it wasn't able to remove. Just a minute. Yeah, so as you can see, the directory lucky has been removed, and the next question is going to be to display the last 3 lines of the file test1.txt. So for displaying the last 3 lines, I'm going to use the command the tail command is being used. Tail command will help us to enable to remove the last 3 lines, while the head will enable to remove the beginning lines. So tail, I'm going to use tail. As you can see, this is used to indicate the last 3 lines, and we have already stored the text into new.txt. So I'm just going to use test1.txt. Okay, this is the last 3 lines which has been removed, and the next question is going to be to display all the commands we have executed so far and save the list into a file name today's history.txt. Okay, for this I'm going to be using to display everything. I'm going to be using history. I'm just going to save it inside history, today's history.txt. Okay, so it's stored inside the file history.txt. So this is what you will be able to find inside that history text. So it will give you all the comments that you've used so far, and this. So now I've stored it inside the file today history.txt, and the next final question is going to be how many files are present under your home directory. To obtain the number of files which is present inside my home directory, I'm going to use the command count. This count is something which will give me how many files I've used so far. So totally there are 90 files. So that is the last question. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you.